I'm so excited for Demon Rush.
It's actually amazing. I'm really blown away by the final product.
The artwork is crazy good.
Super addicting.
Community's great.
You, a gamer, has a perfect opportunity to become a world champion in a brand new game. The Demon Rush card game is so incredibly fun and addicting. You pick a champion, build an army, kill their soldiers, and take out your opponent. Do as much damage to their champion as you can, because on their turn, they'll replenish to full and will try to destroy all of your cards. But you can use spells to defend yourself, equips to power up, and structures to speed up your deck. One of the best ways to get ahead is just simply by your deck design. You can choose to play as a holy deck or an evil deck and choose any neutral cards you want. Decks are 40 to 60 cards, so choose the style which you prefer. The evil decks are tanky and have a lot of strong monsters that can storm the battlefield quickly, whereas holy is resourceful, drawing and replenishing at accelerated speeds to outpace the other decks. There's tons of beautiful, rare chase cards that players are starving for more of. The mega rare Adriel and Kolsu chase cards had only 30 printed in the entire world.
We've got Adriel, 1 of 30.
Do it. I opened 16 boxes of my own product and didn't even pull one of either of those. With our beta release, we'll have the same rarity ratio for Adriel and Kolsu, but because we're printing 2.5 times the amount as last time, there will now be 75 of each of those in the world. So if you're lucky enough to snag one or open one in a $5 pack, it's a $1,000 card. And we actually did have a few people who bought like 2 packs and pulled one on the first round. It was unbelievable. We have a Discord full of players and really nice community that gets together and plays. We even held a few tournaments, and 2 players in particular rose above the competition and really stood out.
My name's Brandon, aka the Holy King. The excitement and the fire that you get from playing the game is phenomenal. It's one of the best feelings that you're ever gonna get from a card game. You're not thinking of work. When I first played the game, there was nothing I wanted to do besides just play this game. It's easy to pick up, it's easy to play. Mastar, the creator of the entire Demon Rush franchise, is amazing, and he cares about the success and happiness of all players. I got the name Holy King from only playing Holy and being really good at it. My deck name is called the Holy Grail. So let's go over some 3 cards that are my favorite, and I'm gonna show you why. We've got Adriel, 1 of 30. We've got Jacob, one of my favorite cards. As much recycling as you can do, the better. Forgotten Coin. Everyone hates me on that one. I hope you join. Hope to see you newcomers play. I'm Brandon, aka the Holy King. Peace out.
So you might be asking yourself, oh boy, another card game. What makes Demon Rush so different than all these other card games, and why should I get into this one? I've been playing card games competitively my entire life, and every card game suffers from the same fundamental flaws. Turns are too long, draws are inconsistent, and you lose to bad players just because your hand is so awful. I open a pack and all of my cards are garbage. Even the foil, if I did get one, I would never even run it in my deck. There's all sorts of huge flaws in these game designs that none of these developers seem to want to improve. Instead, they value money and milking their players by releasing new overpowered sets that ruin the economy of all the old cards that they just spent all their money on. So if they want to be competitive, they have to buy the new stuff. This not only drains their wallets, but it's a huge barrier to entry for new players. Magic the Gathering has over 50,000 cards, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Has over 10,000. How is a new player supposed to get in and learn all of that and somehow be competitive with the players who've been playing their entire life? And that's why Demon Rush is so cool. First of all, it's brand new. It's the first set, and the first $10,000 tournament is gonna happen a month after beta launch. You, a gamer, has a perfect opportunity to become a world champion in a brand new game. And I understand that the most important things to players is the community, the competition, and the value of my cards, and how to maintain it without ruining the player economy later on, making our players suffer in the long run. That's the last thing we want to do. I think it's horrible business. Greedy companies just simply don't put the players first, but Demon Rush does, because we know what we want out of a competitive trading card game. I swear I see a new trading card card game pop up for every new popular anime that comes out, and most of them fail. These trading card games are riding off the fame of the anime, and a lot of times the mechanics of the game themselves are clunky, confusing, and just there's no skill involved. In order to finish this project and release it, I need around $60,000 to produce the 25,000 booster packs of beta that you all can buy, voice acting, and around 10,000 to finish up the animation. We'll be selling everything online as well as a physical location in Frederick, Maryland, which is a card store that we will be holding the first tournaments at, including the first $10,000 cash prize Demon Rush trading card game tournament. I'm so pumped for that. It's gonna be live stream esports, and I can't wait to make some of these guys famous. We have players who have been playing this game since it came out every single day, since March of 2022. They're eager for their big shot, and I'm eager to give it to them. So you might see that even though I need 60K to finish this project, I didn't really put a fundraising goal. My original plan was to sell the beta cards through the Kickstarter, but the fees on Kickstarter are too high in order for me to sell the product at its regular price. So I'd rather do that separately as a pre-order, and this Kickstarter will be for a couple things. One, if you just love the project, you want to support it, any money that you donate will go towards the animations and paying artists. If you donate $25, you will get Armoros the Exiled one. Only 500 of these cards will be made, and they are first come, first serve. We had a huge launch last year, releasing the first volume of the Demon Rush comic for purchase on Amazon, a trading card game that flew off the shelves and sold out, and a 7-minute anime pilot featuring the legendary Japanese voice actor Daisuke Ono. A year later, we're ready to do it again, but this time even bigger and better. And that's where you come in. We've already produced most of the next anime promo, which will be 5 minutes long and showcase the origin stories of the two main characters, Soren and Rush. Soren for holy, Rush evil. We still have to fund the voice acting and potentially get a new original soundtrack created. We already created 8 original soundtracks on the Demon Rush YouTube channel, and you can listen to them all right now for free. And speaking of free, you can also read the entire manga for free. A few of our animations for this next promo are still unfinished, and those extra funds could really help to going to pay the animators. Fans of the Demon Rush trading card game loved it so much that they bought out the whole stock. We sold out of booster packs, and they've been begging for more, and now they're finally here. We just ordered 1,000 more booster boxes and a special exclusive promotional card only available here on Kickstarter. Armoros the Exiled one, a powerful greater being that will slow down your opponent while he's on the battlefield and will speed up your deck while he's in the cemetery. This is very limited edition, only 500 of these cards will be made, first come, first serve. Most importantly, we have a game developer on the team that is turning the Demon Rush trading card game into an online version that's already playable. It's all proprietary software created by my brother, who has a PhD in computer science. Players are already having fun experimenting with the next set, Earth's Defense, in which you can play as the neutral champion that can use all cards. Hi, I'm Mastar, creator of the Demon Rush trading card game, comic, and anime. My YouTube channel has nearly 4 million subscribers, and my content is about mainstream anime. I do reviews, sketch comedies, animations, and more. I have been living and breathing anime since I became a full-time content creator on YouTube 7 years ago. But truthfully, this story begins way earlier than that. You see, I was introduced to anime in the 4th grade, and I instantly became infatuated with it. I drew my own comics, and my childhood dream was to one day have my own. But life hit me in the face. Fast forward 15 years or so, and I was stuck at a boring dead-end office job. It was soul-sucking, and I was completely miserable in that corporate environment. Eventually, I said enough, and I just straight up quit. I bought a brand new computer, a microphone, a camera, a whole suite of Adobe programs, taught myself everything there was to know about content creation, and after stumbling for a few years, finally it took off, and I became a successful YouTuber with millions of subscribers. You see, anime is always what I've loved, always what I wanted to talk about, it's what I daydream about, and it's what I wanted to create. And after 6 or 7 years of doing YouTube talking about other people's anime, I decided it was time to embark on the journey of bringing my own comic to life. The most difficult part was finding the right artist. After years of searching for the right person to illustrate my series and capture my vision, I stumbled upon a single piece of art. it didn't have a signature, nobody had given the artist credit. This art was so good that fans thought it was the actual One Punch Man artist, Yusuke Murata, but it wasn't official. After digging through the internet for a while looking for this artist, I finally found this little Instagram account with 97 followers, and lo and behold, I scrolled down and I saw the piece of art. I sent the account owner a message and inquired if he was the one who did this art, and he said yes, and he even sent me a picture of the art sketched out in pencil before he inked it. So I spoke to him at length about becoming the main illustrator for Demon Rush. Pedro was in and we got to work. I wanted the first episode to be action heavy and show what the series is capable of at its peaks. Pedro drew some of the most spectacular illustrations I've ever seen, and his ability to capture my complex vision is unparalleled. We released an 80-page Demon Rush Chapter 1 later that year, and the book has 5 stars on Amazon. And we just released our 3rd volume in under 2 years. All 3 volumes are currently on Amazon right now with 5 stars. This is a passion project that has the ability to turn into a global phenomenon. It's something from players for players that I know the gaming community can get behind. It's creating an anime that is one of the first YouTuber animes that anyone has ever really created. It's a comic that's professional on the levels of some of the most notable and cherished comics of today. One of the biggest things we're trying to do is grow that community, and that's why we need you. Even if you guys don't donate to the Kickstarter, hopefully you've seen this video and you'll go on our website, buy a starter deck, join the Discord, or subscribe to our YouTube channel and learn more. The beta launch will be massive. Any money I can raise for that launch, whether it goes to marketing, getting influencers to talk about Demon Rush, anything I have to do, any extra funds that you guys give is only going to increase the success rate of Demon Rush. Feel free to check out the manga and read it for free. Hop in our Discord and watch some players battle each other to see if you'd be interested in playing the game. And check out our free anime promos and music tracks on our YouTube channel. We got tons of great content and chapter breakdowns in there. So I hope you guys will subscribe and donate a little bit of money to this Kickstarter, a lifelong passion project finally coming to fruition. Thank you, and I hope to talk to you soon.